Here with the reigning, defending, undisputed boxing trainer of 2022, Derrick James. Derrick, you said it at the press conference. You're kind of tired of talking about this fight and everything, talking about everything. But it's the best fight. It's the biggest fight of this year. I don't think any other fight made this year could be bigger than this. So what are your thoughts on Spence versus Crawford finally being here?
I think that I'm happy, man. I'm very happy. I mean, it's like everybody's happy because everybody has the opportunity to show improvement. Everybody, meaning Terence, Crawford, and Bomac, Errol, and myself, to show who we really are as fighters, trainers, whatever the case may be, and I'm ready for it.
Is this more of not just Spence versus Crawford, but the team versus the team? Even though they're the two in the ring.
What? I think that you can look at it and say that, but in reality, I mean, it's that's really what it is. It's cool.
Now, it was brought up to the attention of everybody here that Spence has been somewhat on a long layoff and everything like that, but Crawford's also been on a long layoff. He hasn't fought since December, I believe, of 2021 and everything.
No, he fought recently though. Like, when he just fought.
He fought Avanestian, but I think that was in December or something of like 2021, not 2022.
22.
Really?
Yeah, 22,
All right.
yeah, 22.
Yeah, because both guys seem, the last few years, obviously Spence, we know why, but both guys seem to be rather like fighting only once a year. Why is that?
Well, Errol only fought once a year because he would have fought twice last year, but whatever happened with the Crawford deal, so now it's like up to him to fight. He's fighting. He'll fight again this year.
What are the positives? What are the pros that you see in Terence Bud Crawford?
I think he's an amazing fighter, man. He's a great fighter. I think that he's very athletic. I think that he's very. The most important part about his game is that he believes in himself.
What do you think is negative, his cons? What do you think you guys could basically work on and at the same time kind of like say, you know what, this is what we're going to go against, this is what we need to work on, this is where we need to catch him?
I think he may believe in himself too much. Yeah, you can believe in yourself, but you get so high on yourself that's when I think you're kind of like unaware of this or that. So yeah.
Now, they were both very respectful to one another. They had a lot of love. You could see it was mutual respect for one another. Obviously, before this press conference, they've kind of gone at it back and forth on social media and everything. What led to the respect today? Has it just always been there?
I think they respect each other, but I think at the same time, these are two guys who are very, most people lead with their emotions, right? These guys have the fire to want to fight each other, but they just keep it under control. They're gonna save it for July. So the more they see each other, the more fire builds, right? So you think it builds within the fan base, but it really builds within those fighters. So that's what it was about.
Now, they kept comparing Spence versus Porter to Crawford versus Porter. Right. Obviously, two different eras, two different times, years and everything like that. What did you see in that fight from Crawford versus Porter that you guys went like, you know what, we should have done that during that fight against Porter in 2019? Or work on?
Well, Porter's father stopped the fight. And then I didn't even watch the fight. I saw the fight live, and I was watching as a fan of boxing. And so I really haven't even watched it like that. I haven't watched the fight yet.
Since you just said that as a fan of boxing, take yourself out of the equation. You're not in Spence's corner. You're just watching it. You're enthralled because it is Spence versus Crawford. July 29th, what will you be doing minus the trainer?
Hey man, I'll be just focused on being successful, keeping what I've been doing. I mean, like I'm fighting for everything that I've been building. Just like Errol's doing what he's doing, I'm doing the exact same thing also. So we're keeping this thing going, keeping the train rolling, man.
Speaking of building, we saw there was an addition to your team and everything like that. Yeah. Ryan Garcia came in. Right. How did that connection come up?
Well, it was something I guess he wants to call Errol, and Errol gave him my information. He texted me, he flew to Dallas, and that's kind of how it happened.
And how's it been working with him?
It's been good, man. He's a good, nice young man, very hard-working guy.
Finally, what do you got to say to the fans, especially the people who have always thought that you're one of the best trainers in the game?
Well, I'm very thankful to be considered one of the best trainers in the game. I think that very focused on being successful, man, and doing what I was hired to do to get Errol Spence and help him become an undisputed champion of the world.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.